Black History Month you find
ridiculous?
Why?
You're going to relegate my history to a month?
Oh, come on.
What do you do with yours? Which month is White History Month? No, well, come on, tell me.
Well, I'm Jewish.
Okay, which month is Jewish History Month?
There isn't one.
Oh, why not?
Yeah.
Do you want one?
No.
I don't either. I don't want a Black History Month. Black history is American history.
How are we going to get rid of racism?
Stop talking about it. I'm going to stop calling you a white man.
Yeah.
And I'm going to ask you to stop calling me a black man.
While visiting downtown Columbus, Ohio the other day, I passed by one of the buildings that previously had dogs painted on boards covering the windows of a business that closed down a long time ago. Now I find these plywood panels were painted completely black, and the dogs were repainted in white, which is somewhat of an opposite contrast to the original artwork. It's hard not to notice the obvious messages painted on many boarded up businesses. By now, many have started to reopen, and some of this artwork is coming down. For anyone that lives in Columbus, all kinds of artwork is painted on the walls of these buildings with the intent to send a message. Yes, Black lives do matter. Americans have come a long way from the days of slavery, yet believing we have ended racism is a bit idealistic. Reality is, we can never forcibly stop a thought or an idea in the mind of another human. This is something each of us need to decide on our own, and since nobody on this planet is perfect, we could all humble ourselves once in a while and admit when we're wrong. That's not a coded message. If a police officer or any authority figure, let alone the president of a company, and yes, even a country, if that individual is unable to control his or her emotions, and as a result, how they exert their authority, yes, something will eventually go wrong. But I am truly talking about everybody, since not all negative situations with law enforcement is the police officer's fault. Our world demands balance we cannot escape. This means our lives will always be filled with positive and negative experiences. If we can learn to control how we allow that negativity to affect us, and as a result others around us, then we can start to control the positive aspects of our lives. That's not just a great title for a soap opera. Now, if you're asking yourself, well, how do we do that? Remember earlier when I said we could all humble ourselves and admit when we're wrong once in a while? Knowing when we're right and understanding when we're wrong and acting accordingly fulfills a level of balance that makes us a more stable individual. The only way to maintain control of these energies is through our emotions and the actions we commit to as a result. Without this awareness, we will all eventually become subject to an incredible injustice.
We talk about Black Lives Matter, but at the end of the day, we killing each other off. We killing our babies.